name is Camille Moore, and I am a sophomore at UNC.
My name is Michelle Malik, and I'm a junior.
My name is Clara Vandenbosch, and I'm a sophomore.
Where did you transfer from, and what made you decide on UNC?
I transferred from the University of Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I know that probably the biggest factors in my decision to transfer, the distance. I'm from Durham, North Carolina. I live like 12, 15 minutes away. The distance was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and it was really cold up there, and I was not used to that cold. And also, it was just gray. It wasn't a place that I could see myself thriving in for 4 years.
So I transferred from UNCG, and I decided to come to Carolina because I wanted to be academically challenged, and I wanted to feel like I was working towards a goal that was difficult for me. So I wanted to reach a little bit higher.
I transferred from San Diego State University in California, and I wanted to transfer because UNC just had a lot more to offer and kind of checked off a lot more boxes than San Diego State did in terms of like education. I'm a business major, and UNC is a really great program, and then just the college town aspect and just like a bigger school, more school spirit. All those things were like really important to me. So yeah.
What do you miss most or least about your old school?
That's hard. So the thing I definitely missed the most about UNCG was I was on the cheer team there. So having a group of girls to go through college with and having a team was huge for me, and I've always been a part of a team. So being here and not being on the cheer team has been kind of difficult, so I really miss my old team and my friends.
I miss the most about being in California. That's where I'm from, and like being near the beach. I have been my whole life, so that is something I do really miss, and my friends that I made there, but not much else.
What is the biggest change coming to UNC?
I think the biggest change would probably be, honestly, the familiarity of where I am, which I guess a lot of people, it's not like that, because this is where I grew up, like coming to UNC games and stuff and just being on Franklin Street. So it just, like, the sense of community has definitely been the biggest change, not something that I felt as much at Pitt.
I think this is a hard question. Like, I don't know. I'm from the area, so culture shock is kind of a hard question. I don't think anything really shocked me. I have a lot of friends who go here, so I pretty much like knew how it was going to be. But I would say the thing that kind of like pleasantly surprised me was how people are very much like work hard, play hard. Like, people get their work done, but then they're also really fun, and like you can have a good time and not worry about school constantly. Like, it's not just an academic school.
I'd say the biggest change has just been like the amount of school spirit that everyone has and how friendly and welcoming everyone is. I noticed like the Southern hospitality was real right when I got here, and that's something I did not experience in California.
What was the hardest part about transferring?
Hardest part about transferring, TBH, it's kind of just like probably telling my roommates that I was transferring was really hard. Also, just thinking about starting over again, just having that in the back of my mind was tricky as I was making that transition.
I think the hardest part, I don't know. I don't feel like there has been. I already said, but not being on a team and like having to meet new people. I think also looking around and knowing that other people have been here for multiple years and they feel very settled in their major and in their classes and in the campus. So being brand new has been kind of hard, but not really in a bad way, kind of like in a fun, exciting way. So
the hardest part has just been like trying to integrate myself into a new school and like putting myself out there and meeting people, because people do have their friend groups established and everything already. So just really putting myself out there and getting comfortable in a new environment.
Have you found any professors or classes that stand out so far?
I am enjoying two of the classes actually it's the same professor. Professor Fitz, Kathleen Fitzgerald. I really I'm in her class called Family and Society, and then another one called Social and Economic Justice, and I like both of those a lot. I'm minoring in Social and Economic Justice, but that's actually what the class is called too that I have to take, and I enjoy those both quite a bit.
My classes this semester are not super major focused, so nothing has really been like life changing. But I found that all of my professors are so open to growth, which I think is different than my old school. And especially like my hydrology class, my English class, all of my classes really, my religion class, they're very open to you getting better and not just you memorizing things and perfecting it, which I think is really amazing.
Yes, I am taking this entrepreneurship class, and it's been a really different type of class it's different from any other class I've ever taken, where like it's very interactive. You're put in groups and you work with your teammates and classmates, and it's more student led than teacher led, which is kind of interesting because the roles have kind of been reversed. But also, it's just been really great creativity wise. Like I've learned how to work with other people and create ideas, and that's been really fun.
Have you joined any clubs, organizations, or student groups yet?
I am in the Black Legal Association. The Black Legal Association.
Wait, start again. Like declare. Okay.
Yes, I have joined the Black Legal Association, which is for students who are interested in pursuing law or just like talking about law. And I'm also in Sis to Sis, which is just a space where Black women, Black students that are women can be together and talk about their shared experiences at PWI.
I joined the beekeeping club, I joined the surf club, and I also joined the UNC outing club, which is just like hikes and walks and things. I haven't been to anything yet. It just hasn't lined up with my schedule, but I have joined the club. So technically yes, but hopefully I'll be in it more later.
I've joined a few. I've joined the Women in Consulting Club, and then the Carolina Sports Business Club, and then I've also joined a sorority.
What has your favorite UNC experience been so far?
I've enjoyed game days quite a bit, and I also I've enjoyed game days so far, but I'm sure there's more to come that I will enjoy.
I'm gonna have to say the football game. I love a good game day. I thought it was so much fun to get dressed up and just have a good time and then go to the game, and like it just felt very surreal to be like in the stadium and just being around so many Carolina fans. Just that level of school spirit is something that I never had at my old school, so that's definitely been the best.
My favorite experience has been going to the football games with my roommates and new friends, because that was definitely something I was super excited about coming here, was the school spirit and the sports. And I'm a really big sports girl, so that was super exciting. Everyone was really into it.
How are you finding it making friends as a transfer student?
I have I was talking to people over the summer, and I have made like a couple friends, but I also know a lot of people here, like from high school, like not my life, my friends from when I was little, I went to high school with, and lower school and middle school and stuff. So those are my really close friends. But I'm still meeting new people and reaching out to new people, so it's been okay.
It's great. I'm not someone who needs to do everything with a buddy. Like I'm pretty independent, but I found that everyone is so welcoming. Like in my classes, people stop and talk to you. They invite you to go out that night. They're always super inclusive. So I haven't had any instance where I feel like I'm trying and no one's reciprocating that. So it's been great.
It's definitely been more of a challenge just because, like I said earlier, everyone kind of has their friend group established, so you really have to put yourself out there. But I actually have found that people have been super welcoming and nice and just like outgoing here, which is something different from what I experienced last year in San Diego. So I think I've actually had a better experience making friends than I thought I would, just because my perception of how people are to you socially is kind of skewed from my experience last year.
What is the best food or coffee shop that you found so far?
I'm not huge on coffee, but food. I love Cosmic Cantina. It's really yummy. I like banditos. I like Mexican food. But yeah, I love Cosmic.
I have not been exploring the coffee shops like I should. Purple Bowl, that's always gonna be my favorite. I have had that before, so I didn't like discover it, but having that here has been like a good little treat.
Ooh, I went to this coffee place called Cafe Driad. Driad? It's like a mile away, 2 miles away. And then on Franklin Street would probably be Que Chula. Really like the Mexican food.
What is one thing that you have on your bucket list to do here?
I want to go to more sports games. I love sports, not just like football, basketball, obviously, but other sports. Like, I mean, I love lacrosse. I played lacrosse, so I really want to go to a girls' lacrosse game.
Basketball game. I really hope I can get tickets to a basketball game because I'm a basketball girl. I love football, but growing up cheering, I always loved basketball season. And my dad went to Carolina. My family is a huge Carolina family, so we were kind of raised on Carolina basketball, and I really hope that I can go to a game.
I'm really excited for basketball games. I think that'll be super fun, and we're actually good at that, unlike football, so that'll be exciting.